To add or subtract them, I have to have common denominators. So that means I need to be able to factor this to see what my common denominator is going to be. So I'm going to guess and check this. It has a leading coefficient of 1. So I'll have an x and an x there. I got a 2 over here, so I'm probably going to have a 2 here. 2 times 6 is 12. Okay, and everything's pluses. That'll give me the 8 in the middle. Okay, so what that tells me is my least common denominator is going to be x plus 2, x plus 6. This fraction already has the x plus 2, so I need to multiply it by an x plus 6 over an x plus 6. All right, then that's going to give me the same denominator under both of them. Okay, now what I'm going to do is when I add or subtract, I keep the denominator one time. So what I was doing when we taught this throughout the semester, I just went ahead and wrote x plus 2 and then times x plus 6 because I knew that was going to be my denominator because it's going to have common denominators. This part doesn't have to change. I didn't have to do anything to this first fraction. So x squared minus 40. All right, now this is minus this quantity. All right, and what's going to happen right here is I have to FOIL that out. All right, which means I'm going to have multiple terms. All right, and all of those terms are going to be followed by that minus sign, come after the minus sign. So I really need to remember that I need square brackets right here when I do my FOIL. Okay, so x times x is going to be x squared. All right, this is going to be a negative 7x, and a 6x will be minus x. Again, check me on this. Don't let me make a mistake. Negative 7 times 6 will be a minus 42. Okay, and then again, square brackets. All right, I don't worry about trying to switch those signs until after I've already done all that. Now, if you don't want to write another line, okay, on your paper, now go through and change all those signs. Okay, so cross that all out. So this would then be a minus x squared. That'll be a plus x. That'll be a plus 42. I mean, if you are trying to save space on your paper, that works. Okay. All right. X squared and negative x squared then is going to be crossed off. Okay. I'm going to have an x right there. So I'm going to have an x. All right. And then I've got a negative 40 and a 42. That's going to give me a plus 2. Oh, this one's going to turn out really nice. X plus 2 and then x plus 6. Okay. And then look at it. If you can simplify at this point, you got to keep going. This is a binomial on the top, even though there's no parentheses there. All right, those x plus 2s are going to cross out, and it's going to leave you with a 1 on the top. So we're going to have a final answer of 1 over x plus 6. All right, and if you remember when we did this whole entire chapter that dealt with these rational expressions, for the most part, what always happened? We started with a pretty darn complicated problem, and then our answers all turned out to be relatively simple. All right, so obviously this is probably going to be pretty true here as well. Okay.